Hello, Patriots. It's I, the Question Patriot, back again for another video. If you enjoy what I'm doing, please hit the like, hit the subscribe. It really does help out. And today we're gonna react to this together. This is from the New York Times. This is brand new. Here's what I saw on the streets of Portland last night. Mike Baker reporting from Portland. So let's go ahead and do this. So I spent the night on the streets of Portland witnessing the protests in response to the presence of federal troops. Here's what I saw. Swipe to continue reading. All right. The walls of moms led the march through the streets and back towards the federal courthouse. All right. As protesters kicked the courthouse facade, someone inside opened a window and dropped the first tear gas canister of the night. That seems logical, because who's to say they aren't just going to start burning this place down? Troops rushed out aggressively, throwing people to the ground, tear gassing, firing less lethal weapons. What do they expect? They're surrounding these people. I'm going to guess those were less lethal weapons. Oh, those are probably like airsoft guns or something. Okay, they cleared them out. I'm going to guess they probably gave him a warning first. Thank you for forgetting to admit that, Mike Baker. But hey, that doesn't exactly fit the narrative, right? So a bunch of numbnuts surrounded them. They're probably fearful for their lives. All it takes is one kid, because here's the thing. 99% of these guys right here, they got no guts. They're not going to do anything. They're paper tigers. But all you got to have to do is one who's delusional. They got delusions of grandeur. They think they're going to be the great martyr who starts the Portland fire and it completely ignites and they're going to have statues enacted in their name. Okay? That's what some of these people think. Most of them don't. Most of them just want to prove how woke they are. But 1% of them actually has the guts to do something like that. And the police know that. And I guarantee you those police inside were probably pretty stinking scared, because if they set that thing on fire, if they start exploding stuff, if we start seeing guns, they are pinned inside of there, and that is not a good place to be. So I have no issues with that. Let's see what happens. One ran at me and punched me in the head, knocking me to the ground. I was okay. End results, the Fed clears the front of the courthouse. And what do you want to bet? That was their entire mission in the first place. I'm going to bet that we didn't see this part, but they were like, please clear off the front part of the courthouse. If you do not, you will be removed. Okay? I'm liking how we're not seeing any of that. I'm sure there were no warnings given whatsoever. So yeah, they had a mission. They completed their mission. You got punched in the head because you wouldn't listen. After troops went back inside, at 2 a.m., protesters lit a fire and targeted the courthouse facade again. Officers came back out to disperse them and moved through the streets using tear gas and less lethals to push the crowd away. So once again, like I said, what do we see here? Oh, I'm sorry, I should have been zooming that the whole time. They were legitimately scared that they were going to set this entire building on fire. And after troops went back inside at 2 a.m., protesters lit a fire. What exactly are these liberals not understanding here? If you don't listen to your parents will punish you. If you do not listen to police officers will punish you. Mike Baker, it does not matter that you're a reporter. That's like you're saying, I don't have to listen to your mom. I get straight A's. No, you still got to listen to me. Hopefully your mother doesn't punch you in the face, but Mike Baker got that one coming. Later, protesters assessed some of the munitions that feds used last night. Okay, so it looks like we got a flashbang in there. Who knows? I'm sure someone in the comments below might be able to let you know. I thought there was a little bit more at the beginning, but maybe I missed that. Here's what I saw. Okay. So, yeah, and he talked about how it was, okay, so we did. By 9:30 p.m., there were probably about 2,000 people in front of the Justice Center in downtown Portland, with the moms in yellows lined up in front, stretching across the whole block. Okay. So, there you go. But that's what's happening in Portland right now. And I feel like I need to be making these videos. I've made these videos for 3 straight days now, because every single night in Portland, it's just it's more scary stuff. And it's only going to continue to escalate as more and more people get to positions where they're like, I have nothing to lose. And how long before we have one of these punks that has nothing to lose and decides to rig some explosives on themselves or do something insane like that? You know? we say that, I say that, and I hate saying that. Like that's not something I want to think about. I don't want to think about someone's son or someone's daughter doing that. But look at what we have in the Middle East, and you start to say to yourself, well, how did they get to that point? How do you get to that point in the Middle East? Well, you start to see a country going completely into the crapper. And that's, it feels like that's what's kind of happening in America right now. And I really, really hope that our president can get this taken care of and get this settled, because right now it is only continuing to escalate. And if you want to get the real lowdown on what's happening, be sure to subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be going through these with you as long as they keep happening. And unfortunately, Patriots, I don't see a near end in sight. But let me know what you think down in the comments, and thank you for watching the video.